Hello and welcome back to Murders on the Yangtze River. My name is Maybe Dennis, and last time we went to court. Yeah, first we questioned the old man to see what he saw, and he was like, oh yeah, that dude, suspicious dude, definitely went in and killed that lady, yeah. And after proving that there were some problems with his testimony, we found that, maybe the time of death for Liu Pei was a little, or was it Liu Pei? I forgot her name. I'll just say Petra. Or Petra was a little bit off, maybe because due to the burner, and maybe she actually died later. But actually, it was proven later on that, it could possibly be Lo Shuwen who actually killed both Lo Pei and her. And then we were like, right, Officer Ma. Officer Ma was like, yes, it is definitely Lo Shuwen. It's definitely him. But no, we found more evidence actually pointing to Officer Ma. And as we questioned him, he was bringing up a lot of these things, trying to deflect. But no, we managed to prove that he was the one who actually killed Petra because he wanted to do it for Lo Pei because she was basically threatening Lo Pei by saying that she was going to add Lo Shuwen's name onto the novels. And I didn't really like the motive, but it gave a really good character moment for Lo Shuwen. Found out that the finding piece of evidence was actually the handguard, which was the murder weapon. He actually got him in like a full choke, and he ended up suffocating her to death. And we're kind of done with this area. We decided to move on. I'm pretty sure we're not at the end of chapter 2 yet, but I'm pretty sure we'll finish it real soon as we look at the court board. But yeah, we're gonna continue on with the game. I am kind of curious about something. Recently, it seems like they added a patch to the game. So I want to see, I want to see whether or not... No, okay, name is still Xu Fuzing and Lo Tinghai and Shen Chongping. I thought they were gonna localize the names again, like Petra or John or Frankie. But no, so his name is now Afu. It's not 2 words, it's just 1. So his name is Afu. And yeah, let's continue. It's been a long day, hasn't it? Oh man.
接连发生了2起命案。
It's just one day. Give me a break.
先生也忙了一天了，快去休息一下吧。
不急，我需要做一下案件记录。你也一宿没睡，不去休息一下吗？
Oh right, we didn't really get answers that we wanted. So Shen was looking for information about his brother's murder, but Lo Shuwen was a little bit suffering from withdrawal from the opium, so he just started like going crazy, man, like Argh! So all we know is that was his motive for murdering Lo Pei. It was because Lo Pei was like, oh, I can take these stories instead, I don't need you anymore. But yeah, we didn't actually get what we wanted, so we're still kind of back to step 0.
他大哥帮我做了一个发条，我要装进我的发明里。
又有什么新发明？
宝木。
Me too.
等我做出来，先生就知道了。
可别再把发电机弄坏了。
Not again.
放心，这次我会注意电压的。
2 days later. Oh, I thought we were gonna look at the cork board and like be like, oh, they
先
teleported.
生，船长已经调转船头往扬州方向去了。
咱们去趟京瓷书局，希望在那里能有所发现。
Oh, so that's how this is gonna proceed. I was actually pretty confident that it was gonna be like a we were gonna look at the cork board and then do a flashback case to give us more ideas about the case that happened in the past. But nope. We're going to the Golden Words Publishing House. Yeah, okay, fair.
先生，要不你再给我讲讲那桩案子吧，我帮你一起想。
好，正好我打算把案件从头梳理一遍。
先生，
Oh,
罗佩小说中的作案细节真的与这桩案子一模一样？
he said he's gonna go over the case again.
是的，事情要从3年前说起。
3 years ago. Oh, there we go. That's exactly what I was thinking.
3年前，我在波士顿学习法律。
Oh, in Boston? I thought he went to study in London.
同年8月，我收到哥哥的好友约瑟发来的消息。
Joseph, okay. John and Joseph. Is it? I don't think he actually said Joseph.
哥哥在伦敦的公寓中离奇死亡。我决定前往伦敦，查明真相。
Oh, okay. So he started at London for the case, but before that, he was actually studying in Boston. Okay. Look at this London. Whoa, Burton Brew Pale and Old Ales. Look at these Londonites. Oh, look at our snazzy clothing. We're hip with the people. The greenhouse. Oh, so his brother had just died now. Okay. I'm gonna keep his outfit for now. This one looks pretty nice. I wonder, my brother's apartment is not in this direction. Alright. I'm probably gonna talk to this person. He kind of stands out. This is the place.
Hello. May I ask if this is Officer Jones?
Oh, okay. That's actually pretty good English.
Ye are?
I am John Shen, brother of Brian.
Oh, okay. So his name is John Shen. Oh, okay. I thought it was a localization error, but no, it's actually... So there are a lot of people who, at least when they went to America for the first time in the, like, non-modern age, they usually adopted an English name. Like, well, my mother has an English name as well. And, yeah, so his, instead of Shen Chumping, because there's also, like, the issue with the last name being first and whatnot, he decided to adopt an English name, and his English name is John Shen. So it's not just localization stuff, but it is actually him adopting an English name. And his name is, his brother is Brian Shen. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember that.
My close friend Brian Shen's younger brother, John Shen, is about to arrive in London.
Oh, okay. And then it's signed by Joseph, Eukaryote Bell? I can't, Iscariot.
Please guide him to Inspect Brian's death scene and facilitate his access to the case files.
Wait, that's not what it says. It says, I humbly beseech your assistance in arranging his pilgrimage to the site of Brian Shen's passing and provide him access to review the case files at, I can't read this word, Kensington Police Station? Yeah.
Joseph Iscariot Bell.
What's the point of translating? They had the...
Since it's Joseph's request, I'll surely coordinate with you.
Okay, well, we got a new word. Scotland Yard. In 1829, the British Parliament passed the Modern Professional Police Act for the first time, establishing the Metropolitan Police Service, with its headquarters located in 4 Whitehall Square. Because the public entrance faces a Great Scotland Yard Street, the general public gradually referred to the London Police as Scotland Yard. Its jurisdiction covers 32 boroughs, such as Westminster and Camden. Alright. And I actually noticed, if we go to our evidence, specifically the people, we actually have several new ones. So here, that's me. After learning about my brother's death, I rushed from Boston to London immediately. He's 19 at the moment. And this is his brother, Brian Shen, Pharmaceutical Research, 25. My brother, Brian Shen, studied pharmacology at the University College, London. He died mysteriously in his rented apartment. Cody Jones, police officer age 35. Officer from the Kensington Police Station. He was in charge of my brother's case and seemed eager to close it. Ooh, yeah. And this is the name that we saw before. Joseph Iscariot Bell. Detective Sergeant, age 28. Former Detective Sergeant of the Kensington Police Station and a longtime friend of my brother's. Wow, okay, so these two were close. And I guess he's technically under him because he's a Detective Sergeant. And we're visiting as a detective as well.
I'm Cody Jones, investigating your brother's case. Just call me Jones.
I do really like the fact that they do have, like, actual English speaking here.
Thank you for your help.
I do wonder if they got a different English voice actor for this person because, well, it's definitely possible to be bilingual, but this English is extremely smooth.
Speaking of which, your brother's suicide scene looks rather eerie.
Oh, he's already saying it was a suicide. Nothing is wrong.
Young one, you sure you want to step in?
Oh, they even have like, yes, sure, you want to step in, like the ye and the te.
I'm sure.
All right, after checking the scene, come away to the office. We'll sort out some paperwork. Say, we can wrap up the case then.
They really, really localized it. Oh, that's the landlord.
Guys, again? How many times you come without invite?
Oh, so the landlord also seems Chinese with the talisman and whatnot. And Miss Chang.
Is police station 2 free? Or whole London only has case in my place?
Mrs. Cheng, sorry for not giving you a heads up today.
They're really going with the Chinglish here.
Rather important person, huh? Move aside.
像像像，两兄弟长得真像。
Oh, very accurate. Suddenly polite. Just go. I don't want to be here any longer. Please save me.
弟弟比哥哥还要俊俏些。
Oh, thank you. But please, we have more important things to address at the moment.
郑阿姨，哥哥之前寄给我的书信中，经常提起您对他的照顾。
你哥是个好男儿，志向远大，才华横溢。没想到发生了这样的事。
Mrs. Cheng, can we first?
Take off shoes first. Don't dirty my carpet. Keep windows shut. Bad energy if open.
Very accurate.
Every time you come,
Feng
my
shui.
house a mess. My medicine on stove. Knock it over. See what happens.
Yeah. Try me, bitch.
Nay, bother. Dinna fash yourself. We didn't mean to intrude overmuch. Theoretically speaking, this should be,
Last trip? That's not what the signs say. You foreigners, you will have more visits.
Wait, technically, aren't you the foreigner here? Oh, I don't want to talk about this.
All right. Stick close to your esteemed guest.
Esteemed guest?
Without him, you break my vase today. Compensate me. It's cloisonné. Expensive.
Expensive.
Vase?
Oh, don't turn out. No, it's right here. Don't do it. Oh, Jesus. Oh.
I told you.
Oh my God. That was really
这
close.
窝是他的工作室，命案就发生在这里。他经常把自己锁在屋里面搞研究，我也不懂他在研究些什么。
So like, Cody calls it a suicide, while the auntie, Miss Chung, is calling it a murder. Already difference in opinions.
小伙子，你慢慢看啊。
You walk careful. Don't break my things again.
I can't refute that because I almost broke the Kalino say ring or vase or something. I don't remember how to pronounce it.
Aye, I really hope this is the last time I'm stepping in here.
He really doesn't want to be here. Okay, so I'm just gonna look at his design. He has a baton and a whistle, and one of the Scotland Yard helmets. And it's 423. Is that like his district or borough or beat? I don't know. And he also has an armband.
Officer Jones, could you please tell me about the situation at the time?
Of course. That afternoon at 2:05, we got a telegraph saying there's been a murder in this room. We went upstairs to check.
FBI,
Found the
open up!
door locked from the inside. Had to break the lock open.
Locked from the inside.
What's inside? We saw the victim lying in a rather eerie pose on the chair.
Oh, that was the pose that we saw him in the intro, and it seems like he's smiling too, which is also similar to the intro. Oh, what is that noise?
Dagger plunged into his chest. His expression was awfully strange, a lot of pain, but half his face seems to be smiling.
What kind of dagger is it? Is there anything special about it?
Nothing remarkable in appearance, light in weight, but razor sharp.
What is the current direction of the police investigation? Have you identified any suspects yet?
I thought Joseph had already filled you in on this.
I literally have not seen him yet. I've just arrived in London.
Well, Mr. Shen, based on the evidence gathered so far, the police have come to the conclusion...
Concluded?
Your brother took his own life.
Suicide? Impossible. My brother would never kill himself.
The room was sealed off at the time of the incident. All door and windows were locked from inside. The only key was in your brother's own hand.
The only key.
Not just that, but the weapon only had his own fingerprints on it as well.
That is quite a lot to take in.
Again, it's hard to...
Wait, before he continues. Fingerprint identification. Fingerprint identification can be traced back to the Qing Dynasty, 221 to 207 BCE, where finger pressing on the sealing wax was used for sealing important letters. By the Tang and Song dynasties, theories related to identifying individuals by fingerprints were already in existence. In 1788, the German anatomist Johann Christoph Andreas Mayer was the first to propose that no two individuals have identical fingerprints, which gradually led to the formation of the modern fingerprint science of the 19th century. At the beginning of the 20th century, police stations in the city like Qingdao and Shanghai established fingerprints registration departments, marking one of the symbols of judicial appraisal reform in the late Qing dynasty. Okay.
Accept my condolences.
Okay. What else do you have to say, Officer Jones? Officer Jones, can I ask a few more questions? Aye, as long as it helps Tay solve the case swiftly. I can't do this accent, especially with the spelling and everything. About the person who filed the report. Officer Jones, you mentioned earlier that someone filed a report. May I ask who the reporter is? It came in as an anonymous telegram. Had only one sentence. A homicide occurred at 79 Pretty Street. A homicide? 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 It does sound somewhat illogical. Since this room is locked and it's a suicide, how could anyone know it's a homicide? How does anyone know a homicide occurred here? I must admit, you got a sharp mind, but... See, the can of this window was nigh closed at the time. It's likely that someone from the opposite building saw the body through the whole window. Has the police questioned the residents of the building opposite? Aye, anything you can think of, we have already considered. Just going to that building to look for the eyewitnesses took up my entire week. Aye, it's hard to identify potential witnesses with the busy restaurant on the 3rd floor. Busy restaurant. I'll have to remember that. So anonymous telegram was added to our inventory. Officer Jones, I want more information about Joseph. Officer Jones and Joseph were both at the Kensington Police Division, right? Hey, Joseph was my superior just half a month ago. However, 'twas 2 weeks ago that he got a transfer order and was set to be moved to Shanghai. Oh! That means... Oh, so we're not going to see him in this case, but we will see him in the future cases because he'll be in China. But Shanghai is really... I don't know where the Yangtze River crosses, actually. Was Joseph in charge of my brother's case before? Aye, that's correct. But no, the case is in the hands of the new detective sergeant. The new sergeant is nigh an easy person to deal with. When we gang tape... Oh my god, I hate this word. Tied to police station later, you'll witness it yourself. Okay, one more thing. One more about the suspects. Officer Jones, may I ask if the police have identified any suspects? Mr. Shen, as I mentioned before, your brother's death was a suicide. Say there are 9 suspects. Even if it is determined as a suicide, don't we need to rule out the possibility of a homicide? Aye, of course. We have looked into all the suspicious individuals. Miss Chen, the only person there in the flat that day. Stone Wu, your brother's classmate, had a guild relationship with him, but had a big row before. Toby Chung, your brother's classmate, had a competitive relationship with him. And there's also the sender of the telegram, Mr. Bell, your brother's research project sponsor. We had interrogated all these individuals, all had alibis for the time of the incident. I completely understand your desire to uncover the truth. But the truth is, your brother committed suicide. Officer Jones, please stop talking that way. I can't, it's really hard. Okay, so, ooh, we can examine the door. There's a wooden door with a round-shaped lock. The lock is already damaged. We can see the standard lock. We can see scratches here, and on the actual wood of the door. When we got here, the doorknob was locked from the inside, so we had to force the door open. We can actually proceed to the hallway. Kind of curious if we... Oh. Ah, okay. I'm gonna fully observe this room first. I'll have to make sure to, you know, think my thoughts while I do it. So the body outline. Officer Jones, was my brother sitting in this chair at the time of his death? Strictly speaking, he's not sitting in a chair but leaning on it in a very particular posture. His head and lower limbs are bent downwards while his body ached upwards like a bow. That is very weird. So it means that either something was on his back, like pushing it forward, or he was like hung up and then like, I don't know actually, this is really weird. How could this be? We looked into all sorts but no definitive answer. No ruling out that he got a massive fright or a pain reaction at the moment of his passing. Oh ho! Brian. Mr. Shen? Mr. Shen! You alright, pal? You look as if you just come back from the depths of hell. Can I take a closer look around here? Please go ahead. Crime scene investigation. Okay, so this is one thing I want to point out. An unburned scrap of paper, seemingly made of oiled paper. It seemed that there was some writing on it, but it is impossible to recognize them. So another clue, burned paper, but it was... There are also unburned scraps of paper with illegible writing. It's a key, obviously. Is this shape the key? Aye, we took it as evidence in our investigation. This is the sole key in the room, and we discovered it gripped in Brian's left hand. There are only ye brother's fingerprints on the key. Only key in the room. There's also some burnt scraps here. There are many scattered paper ashes around the chair. Not just around the chair, but there are quite a few paper ashes on your brother's body. Aye, I heard it in the East. You burn paper during ancestral worship ceremonies. Do you reckon that this has any connection to your brother's passing? Ancestral worship ceremonies? Indeed. Miss Chang mentioned that August 15, according to your calendar, is a special holiday. Yep, that's right, it's Moon Day. That day was the Ghost Festival, and also the anniversary of my father's death. Oh, I guess it is. I call it Moon Day, but yeah, that applies too. It is the Ghost Festival. I think it's the same thing, but I just thought of it like different. So you're suggesting that on the day, oh crap, I wanted to see that thing. On the day your brother was performing ancestral worships for your father. It's not possible. Our relationship with our father was not good. We have never done such a thing before. Oh, bad relationship with your father. Kind of curious now. So there's blood here. Drips of blood on the floor, as well as on the edges of the chair. I was actually going to point out the floor as well, which had already coagulated. There were no bloodstains in the room except near the chair. Officer, how were the bloodstains distributed on my brother's clothes at the time? There were a wee bit of bloodstains on the clothing near the dagger, but aside from that, there was no clear flow direction, nigh to the left, right, up, no down. No doon. There's also, we have 4 more things to examine. There's also this thing. An asbestos mesh with burn marks next. Huh. corner of the asbestos mesh is tied with wire, and the middle part has been replaced with wax? So maybe a candle? It might have been used for experiments, as asbestos mesh is a common tool in labs. Asbestos mesh. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Okay, those are like the things that were immediately obvious to me. There's also this bloodstain that went through the chair. Officer Jones, if my brother's body was contorted when he was killed, how was he leaning on the chair? Let me do a wee sketch for you. That was really quick. Here's how he and the chair were set up at the moment. The victim's body and the chair was found in fine equilibrium, a delicate balance. Huh. I'm not sure if that was a coincidence. There's a little bit more. I'm just gonna click like the background. Nope. Let's just click the outline then. Brian, what exactly happened? I won't let you die like this without knowing the truth. I will definitely find the murderer and bring them to justice. And that was, yeah, we got one more thing we need. So, I literally don't know. I'll just click the chair again. When my brother's body was found, it was contorted. His body and chair achieved a delicate balance. Okay, this is from before. Oh wait, well, I thought this would be different. There was no bloodstains found out. Like, I forgot, I missed it. A small amount of blood on the clothing near the dagger. No other traces of blood found elsewhere. Maybe the head? The white circle represents the position and posture of my brother when he was killed. I can't let him die without knowing the truth. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Deep claw marks on the chair's leg, with a slight trace of blood on them. I just clicked it because I was like, maybe it's a leg. Brian, what exactly did you experience? Completed. Okay. So we can look at the skylight. A beam of light shines through the skylight, directly onto the chair where the murder occurred. So yeah, it's from the top. Huh? What is this? Skylight window frame shows fresh scorch marks. Oh, right, he is right. Huh. And the mark appears to be fresh. Oh, indeed. Those are scorch marks. Even though it's unclear what caused it, this is unrelated to the case. How can you tell? Oh, they actually investigated it. I wonder if we'll find out who this is. The skylight is very high, and without a ladder, there's no way one can reach it. Miss Chang's house doesn't have that. Besides, we've inspected the skylight, and it's locked from the inside of the house. Thick dust on the glass, nice signs of being touched or tampered with. Sigh, it's probably improbable that those scorch marks were made before the incident. Locked skylight. This is your brother's studio, and the marks on the window are likely caused by experiments. Oh, that's how they're gonna go with it. Okay, we got another word before. I think it was probably about the holidays? Hungry Ghost Festival. The Hungry Ghost Festival, also known as Zhongyuan Festival, is a traditional Chinese festival observed on the 15th day of the 7th month on the lunar calendar. In ancient times, during the 7th month of the lunar calendar, the emperor presents the newly harvested grains to the ancestral temple to repay the blessings of the gods, ghosts, and ancestors. In Buddhism, believers held a Bon festival ceremony on the same day according to the Ulambana Sutra, offering sacrifices to the monks and returning merit to their parents. In Taoism, it is said that the Emperor of the Central Plains, the highest official in the land, forgives the sins of the dead on this day. People offer flowers and fruits, set up altars, and recite scriptures, praying for the Emperor to forgive their ancestors and also save other souls. I see. I always thought it was like August 7th instead of the 7th month. But maybe it's a little bit different. Class photo. Is this a photo of my brother and his friends, the two other suspects? They are your brother's classmates. I heard Joseph took this photo. The one in the middle is Thornwoo. He knew your brother from before coming to the UK. It seems I've met him before. The one on the right is Toby Chen. He's your brother's classmate in the University of London. Photo of classmates. All these candles. I think that's really dangerous, especially in a wooden house, but maybe I don't know my candle science correctly. 7 candles arranged on the ground in the shape of the Big Dipper. Man, I cannot visually visualize the constellations at all. So like, this does not look like the Big Dipper to me. I don't really know I can't really properly imagine what the Big Dipper looks like, to be honest. Each candle is securely fixed to the ground with wax by someone. It looks like some kind of mysterious Eastern ritual. The Big Dipper. Whoosh! Aww.
你还能找到北斗七星吗？
Yeah, it's the only thing in the sky now.
就在那里。
而顺着勺口的方向看去，
就能找到北极星。
The North Star.
北极星是天空中唯一不动的星，它会一直待在北天际，因此出远门的人会用它来指引方向。无论离家多远，只要找到北极星，就能找到回家的方向。
Whoa! It's shooting star. And also like Shen Chongping's model that jutted up like says the candles are arranged in the shape of the Big Dipper. The position of Polaris is near the desk. Is there anything special about the desk? I did not find anything special on the desk either. If I had to say, there are some marks on the candles instead. Tell me quickly. Oh! You see the sides of this candle, there's a shallow scratch. The yin next to Tae also has... What? The yin next to Tae also has one. Interestingly... Oh my god, these two scratches on the same horizontal plane. Huh, 7 candles arranged on the floor in the shape of the Big Dipper. 2 of them have shallow scratches on their sides. Indeed, it is quite suspicious. Could it be traces left behind by the murderer? The possibilities of this being a case of homicide is very, very slow. Currently, no evidence links the candles to their murder case. Oh, this means that we're not going to be able to finish this case because we're still investigating it in present day. Books and bookends. Oh, this was... Someone rearranged the books, or else it wouldn't look like this. Several books on the desk include The Principles of Chemistry and The Interpretations of Dreams. It seems like these are books that Brian often read. Huh? Each book's spine has some ink stains. The arrangement seems to have a certain pattern. Officer Jones, may I organize these books? Aye, the police investigation is done, and they're now your property. Oh, they're now your property. I guess that would make sense. Because we kind of are the only ones left. So we're definitely gonna have to make like a line. Alright, this is the best I got. Indeed. The ink stain on the books spread diagonally. What the heck is this then? Why is this like that? These ink stains indeed appear to be flicked from a fountain pen. There's a break in the middle of the ink stain, as if one book is missing. Ah, yeah. That actually confused me because I had this on the other side. Clearly, another book in the middle has been taken. Could you please tell me if the police took a book with an ink stain on the spine from the scene? Nah. Could it be that the killer took the book? Seems difficult to confirm the book was missing then, or if it had been going for a while. Mr. Shen, you need to trust the police. Don't assume that there's a killer on your own. A book is missing. It should have ink stains on the spine. Not sure when it was taken away. That, I'm pretty glad I caught. I mean, it was gonna tell us anyways. The stool! There's a small stool placed between the desk and the candles arrangements. The stool is very small, with a height of less than 20 centimeters. Ooh, that is really short. Let's see. We got wind. Wait, do we have anything else here? Okay, no. We have the window. The windows can only be opened from the inside and cannot be opened from the outside. Below is a busy Plymouth Street with fashion stores, jewelry shops, and furniture stores. Not far away are the iconic Palace of Westminster and the Royal Opera House. Through the window, the three-storied Savoy restaurant across seems to be very busy. Okay. Wow, cylinder phonograph. Ah! That was in the opening cutscene as well. When we entered the scene, the phonograph was still playing, but it stopped after a short while. I'm gonna take a look at this. Wax cylinder phonograph. The wax cylinder phonograph, popular from 1896 to 1910, was a recording and playback audio device that utilized the principles of converting sound waves into vibrations of a metal needle to record and play back waveforms on wax cylinders. Oh, so basically what later on became records, probably. In 1877, Thomas Edison invented the foil cylinder phonograph, which was prone to damage and had limited playback compatibility. It was later improved and adjusted to become the all-wax cylinder phonograph, which was introduced in the market in 1888 and gained widespread recognition. It has stopped because of the wax cylinder ran out. It's been about 50 minutes playing. I had personally verified this matter. There's a cafe downstairs in the building, just ain't floor below. Staff reported continuous opera music from this room, 1:40 to 2:30 p.m. that day. Did they hear any other sounds? No. So this is the only thing they heard for a while. Mr. Shen, interested in listening to the phonograph content? I'll say not now. Oh wait, wax cylinder, Peking Opera 7-star lamp, 46 minutes long, tells a story of Kong Ming begging for longevity. Can I see it if I wanted to? During incident, this blah 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 heard constant phonograph sounds. They're playing the Peking Opera 7 lamp star. Okay, I guess I found out anyways. I want to say no because I thought that would progress the story, but now I feel dumb because it just played this. No. Okay, let's check out the lab bench. A bench that is filled with bottles and containers. Another puzzle? Crime scene investigation. Start. Let's see what this is. A dismantled kerosene lamp on the table. Several long cotton threads soaked in kerosene bottle. A small brush inside. Well, so they made that flammable? Huh? Well, there's a brush here, but it's not relevant. Let's look at these documents. A stack of oil paper on the table. Each sheet is large and thin. Okay. We can look at these chemicals. Various chemicals and reagents placed on the lab bench. Among them, there are aspirin, procaine, and trichloromethane. Test tubes contain powdered herbal medicines such as Sephora flavicin. I don't know how to pronounce these, man. And Angelica sinensis. This one? Oh, that's the strychnine sulfate. This bottle contains strychnine? Actually, is that how you pronounce it? I'm gonna look this up. Strychnine it is. Do you know there... Oh, Officer Jones, do you know there is strychnine in my brother's room? Oh, Denafash. We certainly had looked into this angle. Your brother's autopsy and toxicology tests were done by Joseph, a forensic expert. Oh, we'll see what this is. Forensic toxicology testing. For a long time, the detection of poisons in criminal investigations was a significant challenge. There we go. It was not until after the chemical revolution of the 18th century that a new understanding of elements laid the foundation for poison detection. The chemist Orfila conducted numerous experiments to establish analytical methods for identifying poisons from biological tissues and fluids. He organized a systematic classification and identification method of poisons into a treatise on forensic medicine. Later, he marked the formation of forensic toxicology by extracting arsenic from the internal organs of the deceased to confirm poisoning. Okay. Even though the signs of the body look like strychnine poisoning, the test came out negative. What about the other toxins? Aye, of course. All of them came back negative. Aye, heart capabilities are limited, and some new drugs may not be detected. What is the current police speculation about the cause of my brother's death? Body contortion. Just a moment, let me check my notebook. It has Joseph's speculations. Oh, found it! We found a recently healed wound on the victim's foot. If there is rust contamination of the wound, or if he was exposed to germs during the experiments, then there was a possibility of a tetanus infection. If he got a fright or felt intense pain, it may cause back spasms. Or there's a stimulation caused by back nerve paralysis. It could lead to the body contortions. In summary, Joseph thinks that there are many possibilities for the body contortion. As for the toxicology test results, they're all negative. Okay, so does not seem like he was poisoned with any known poison to the Scotland Yard. Complete. Okay, so we did most. Oh wait, circular outline. Actually, I didn't even notice that. What was originally inside this white circle? A roll of Morse code paper strip which we took as evidence. So you found it on the ground? Aye, that's right. I suspected it fell from the Morse code telegram machine. Morse code telegraph. Morse code is an encryption method invented by British inventor Samuel Morse. It encodes English letters and Arabic numerals using a combination of dots and dashes and spaces to facilitate the encrypted transmission of information. The Morse code telegraph machine operates on the principle of controlling and opening and closing of an electromagnet with electric currents. It prints the transmitted or received information on a roll of paper tape and thus carried out the work of information transmission. Oh, a bunch of dots and dashes. Does it have any content on it? Aye, it's all telegram from Mr. Bell, Joseph's father. Father? We checked the contents discussing the development of a certain drug. Not suspicious. Oh wait, no, it's not father. I think that was his sponsor. I think he said it was Bell? Yeah. Joseph's father. Oh! Okay, no, these two are related. Gotcha. Morse code paper reel found in the ground next to the desk. Telegrams were sent by Mr. Bell discussing the drug development. Okay, and we have this shelf left pretty much. Our cabinet. Yeah. The way it glows makes it sound like you can move this wardrobe and you'll find another room. Congratulations! On the top shelf, there are certificates and medals that my brother has received. In the middle, there are some pharmaceutical theories, books, and laboratory equipment. At the bottom shelf, there are several wax cylinders records, including Han Palace Autumn. I guess we're done with the room. I'm pretty sure. Oh no. Telegraph machine. Oh wow, look at that model. This is the telegraph machine on the table, and there are traces of being used on that day. The Morse code paper reel we found should be fit in the hexagonal area in its tap. Other than that, 9 other abnormalities were found on the machine. Used on the day of Brian's death, the Morse code paper strip reel detached from it. So a message essentially escaped the room, and now we have to find out whether it was from Brian or maybe even potentially the killer, though that's leaving a lot of information. I think I probably asked Officer Jones everything I need to ask at this point, yeah. So I guess it's time to head out. Let's go to the hallway and see what Miss Chung has to say to us. Or let's knock over the vase! It was all not my fault. The cabinet. A wooden miscellaneous cabinet. Inside, there are various uncommonly used items piled up. Okay. You can go, wait, to the bedroom? I thought the bedroom was upstairs. Ancestral altar. There's a statue of Kuang Yu placed as an offering on the ancestral altar. In front of the statue is a censer with 3 burning incense sticks in and 2 lamps aside. An herbal medicine pot over here. Medicine being brewed on the stove, and the hallway is filled with a strong herbal smell. But the smell is unfamiliar. It doesn't seem to resemble common Chinese herbal medicine. Huh. That's all that's here. Let's see the bedroom. Oh. Wait, I thought he lived in... Okay. I feel really dumb now because I was like, this is a studio apartment, right? Unless the meaning of studio changed over the years. This is a big-ass place. Okay, let's look at the hanger. These are Brian's coats and hats. I didn't find any suspicious clues. Okay, bookcase. The bookcase in the bedroom is filled with detective novels. There are also The Murders on the Rue Morgue, The Woman in White, and The Moonstone. A whole collection of Sherlock Holmes series. The Return, a gift book from Joseph. There's a dedication he left on the title page. Brian, welcome back to the Conan Doyle Circle. Enjoy The Return. Joseph. I remember Brian's dream to become a detective. And and I guess he wanted to be a detective that was really good at forensics because it's kind of funny because Shen Chongping ended up being the detective. The bedside table. This photo. Oh, it has him here. It's probably the only family photo. If it weren't for our father, the family wouldn't have fallen apart. Ah, yeah. Your father's now dead from on August 15th as well. I'll have to remember their relationship. Nowadays, even you have left. The only family photo we have with the corner of my father missing, folded away. I see. Photo on the wall. Huh? This is... Aww.
爹爹，孔明灯真的能实现愿望吗？
Did you say dad? Oh.
当然可以。孔明灯是月亮为了听到人间心愿而降下的。
Lord Shen.
月亮会听到我们的心愿？
会的。你把心愿写在灯上放飞，月亮就知道了。
It's the Lantern Rite Festival.
那我要成为像徐霞客那样的旅行家。哥哥，你的愿望是什么呢？
我的愿望是成为一名侦探。
嗯，哥哥，什么是侦探呀
What is a detective, brother?
侦探也像旅行家一样四处冒险，但他们总能发现别人注意不到的细节。
这么厉害！那我想当侦探旅行家。
I am you, but a traveler.
好啊，我相信一定会实现的。
孔明灯飞起来了，爹爹，快拍照！
Take a photo now. Aww. Woo! Make a wish. A photo with my brother. A photo of my father capturing the moment when my brother and I released the sky lanterns. Taken before. This was before my father. This photo has been with my brother all along. Aww. Bedside table drawer. This is... It's my brother's diary. The previous pages have been torn off. Only one page remains. This is a dead end. Everything is meaningless. Utterly meaningless. And the bed. I carefully searched the bed that my brother slept in, but I didn't find any suspicious clues. Okay, so I'm done with the room. It's really nice that the brothers seem to be very, very close. It's unfortunate with what ended up happening with their dad. I literally have no idea what it is, but yeah, it's sad. Auntie Chung, may I... Do you want to know about my personal matters, or about your brother's matters, or about the case? Let's ask about yourself. You'd like to ask how long I've been in London? Exactly. I'm from the Teochew Canton, and I've been here for 13 years. The fog in London, toxic. You see nothing, smell unpleasantly. Lungs corrupted for living here. No one cares about this terrible environment. Auntie Chung, the staircase is indeed. My lungs are still alright. The medicine inside is nothing special. They are all tonic herbs. astragalus, ginseng, and goji berries. Do you want to know about my personal matter? Okay, my brother? Auntie Chung, may I ask? Your brother is polite and knowledgeable. Our astrology is a good match. I was born with negative energy, susceptible to invasion by cold or hot evils, while your brother was born with positive energy elements. Balancing yin and yang is the essence of the 8 trigrams philosophy. If he rents this house from me, both he and I should benefit. Indeed, it's a pity that he lacks earth element in his 5 elements, sign of a short life. Ah, don't move. She's gonna be like, are you lacking the earth energy as well? I need to make sure right now. Your eyes are bright and lively. Your facial features are well proportioned, sign of a long life. Listen to my advice. Don't hold on to gains and losses. Only trap you in inner demons. You know, I've met some Chinese people like this where they definitely believe in like the signs, for lack of better words. So this is, at least from my perspective, definitely a case that could happen. At least in the case of Auntie Chung. Auntie Chung, may I ask, what happened that day? That day, I was sitting at the entrance. Hello! Brian came back at noon and greeted me. Also, I saw several people following him like ghosts. After your brother came back, they stood opposite side of the street staring here. Keep an eye on him. Do you know that my brother... It seems like he also noticed. His left facial muscle is twitching a bit. Expression looks very peculiar, very rigid. I don't know what you're talking about. At the time, it was approximately around 1 o'clock. I watched him go upstairs and lock himself inside. He didn't come out again. Before the police arrived, I stayed at the entrance the whole time, and no one else went in. Auntie Chung, regarding this matter, what do you... I told the police, but they didn't believe me. They even said it was my mistake. The public security here, bad. On the day of the incident, Miss Chung had noticed that someone was monitoring her house and had informed blah blah. Okay, so I think we've got pretty much everything. Yep, after a while. I teleported back to this room.
I have already checked everything. Please take me to the police station to take a look at the case files.
Take me to go to Scotland Yard.
Aye, bro.
Aye, bro.
We're off then. At the station, you'll need to sign a few papers for me.
Knock, knock.
二位，
What the?
我刚接到汉阳铁厂会办李毅的电报，想拜托你们帮个忙。
Alright, I guess we get interrupted. Shipmaster Low. Okay, so telegram from Edgar Lee. I feel like I've heard that name, but I forgot who it was.
那李毅是我多年好友，咱们铁厂今晨发生了一桩极为诡异的案件。汉阳，
汉阳。啊，
汉阳铁厂
The Ironworks?
我早就想去汉阳铁厂看看了。先生，我们接下这桩委托吧，反正也是。
Come on, Shen.
好，那我们即刻出发。
Wow, we're transitioning into a completely different case. I knew the one with his brother wouldn't be solved, but I didn't realize that it would be just that much. So he introduced us to a lot of like potential suspects, but like what are we supposed to do with it? We're probably not going to go back to that case for a while unless some of the characters are going to be relevant for this case. Early 20th century, Wuhan. Bong, 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 bong. Ooh, that's a lot of coal.
钢铁，工业的起源。吴越春秋中有对干将莫邪炼钢法门的记载。
Someone's going to die here, for sure.
由神木之化，虚人而成。我本以为那只是古老的传说，但它却在今时重演了。
History chose to repeat itself. Wait. We got a new word? Knowledge. strychnine. Strychnine is a type of alkaloid extracted from the plant Strychnos nox vomica. It is slightly soluble in water, colorless, extremely bitter, and highly toxic. According to legend, it is believed that the poison was used to kill Li Yue, an emperor in China. The symptoms of strychnine poisoning include restlessness, twitching of facial and neck muscles, followed by the severe muscle spasms throughout the body. That death usually occurs within 1 to 3 hours after poisoning due to asphyxiation or exhaustion. The individual's face may show a bitter smile, and the body may exhibit arcing and stiffness, resembling symptoms of a tetanus. Ah, that does sound like what happened to his brother. Oh wait, I just noticed. Our characters are locked, and we have a brand new cast now, as you see. Since we have us, Afu, someone with like a pipe, ponytail, straw hat, etc. Oh Jesus! The Haunted Furnace, Chapter 3.
先生快看，
Look, Shen!
前面就是汉阳铁厂，赶
Whoa!
紧进去吧。
Let's see a dead body! I did not see this coming at all, bro. Are we gonna be able to go back? No. Okay. Well, it's probably a poor time to come.
二位就是胡船长引荐的侦探吧？我是汉阳铁厂会办李毅。
在下沈仲平，这是我的助手阿福，烦劳大人。
Oh, wait. Before you continue, Deputy Administrator. In a newly established government office or representative organizations at the end of the Qing dynasty, the Deputy Administrator refers to the Assistant Director of an organization and is an official title. The Executive Director is usually called the Administrator for the General Manager or the General Manager. For example, when preparations for the construction of the Hanyang Iron Works began, Kai Xiyong was appointed by the Administrator, and Zhao Weiqing, along with Xu Jiangying, were appointed as deputy administrators. They were in charge of machinery purchases, site selection, iron mining, coal mining, and other affairs in ironwork.
说下这起事件的经过。
今晨，平炉车间的钉匠木不慎坠入钢水包中，引发了爆炸。
Saying it's an accident, we did see him physically fall in. This kind of reminds me of like, well, for another Let's Play, I played Tyrion Cuthbert, Attorney of the Arcane, which was a great game that was also based off Ace Attorney. There was also a similar case where someone fell into like a vat of like basically something that can kill you. And in that case, it ended up being murder. And I'm kind of curious if that's going to be the case here. It's got to be. It's an Ace Attorney like. It can't be an accident. So, but like we physically saw him just fall in. So like, it didn't seem like anyone was around him. So I don't think he was pushed. I have no idea.
表面听起来就是一起意外事故。
这钉匠木坠入钢水包之时，有2位工人目睹了经过。
Wait, actually, now I think about it, when we go to the log, does it play,
我是汉阳铁厂会办李毅。
Oh, it can. Li, okay. I was just kind of curious because I saw this like, oh, it's Li 1. No, it's Li.
他们都说钉匠木是凭空出现在平炉2层的。
啊？凭空出现？
Ghost!
正是，没人看到他上去。
Well, now he's a
在眨眼
ghost.
的功夫，他就站在那儿了。也因如此，工人间开始流传些怪力乱神之说，弄得人心惶惶。
Oh, we got some ideas.
此事确实颇为蹊跷。
眼下消息已隐有外传，再拖1日，恐又会生出许多事端。还望沈先生于今日之内查明情况，以安定人心，恢复生产。
For the sake of the
放心
company.
交给我们吧，会办大人。我家先生可是专业的。
Shen is a
那就有劳
professional.
2位了，本办还有事在身，失陪了。
We also, you know, were almost suspected of murder, but we also solved that case like yesterday. Yeah.
啊？哎，
Eh?
我还没来得及问具体是什么留言呢。
Yeah, he was
我们
like,
先去事故现场
here,
看看。
bye. And we're like, wait, we didn't ask anything yet. Alright, I guess we'll go inside. Oh, the transition. Molten steel is flowing out from the outlet. What a grand sight! That's it? Okay, I'm not gonna miss this time. The victim appeared out of thin air. Okay, victim, no one saw him go up to the second floor furnace area, but he appeared instantly. The deputy administrator claims that the workers saw Ting appear suddenly on the second floor. Then, in front of the witnesses, he fell from the second floor furnace area into the ladle. The deputy administrator claims that the workers saw Ting appear suddenly on the second floor. I need to go to the site, okay. I gotta make sure to check those immediately. You know about them statues in the office? Yeah, what about it? They got something to do with old Ting's death. No, man. Oh, that's the lady for the autopsy. It was Auntie Vu. I keep calling Madame Vu. Auntie, you're here as well. The officials said that something terrible has happened here and asked me to come to examine the body. I rushed over here, and the second I arrive, I haven't even had the time to eat lunch yet. But, Auntie, can you still examine the body after it falls into a furnace? Yeah, I was gonna say, that thing is ash now. Knock, knock. What's there to examine? He's all ashes now. I don't have any godlike abilities to help me distinguish a corpse from slag. Yeah, even if Auntie was the reincarnation of Shang-Chi, it's still impossible. Shang-Chi was a government official and the forensics medical scientist from the Southern Song Dynasty, 1127 to 1279. He dedicated his life working in a criminal court and accumulated a remarkable amount of experience in his forensic identification. In his latter years, he wrote the book called Collected Cases of the Injustice Rectified, the oldest known monumental work on forensic science, more than 300 years earlier than when relevant works began to appear in Europe. Okay. At least you get the point, unlike them. So it seems like you two are overseeing this matter as well. That is correct, Auntie Vu. Do you have any information on this case? The deceased is called Ting Ta Feng. He was 45 years old and the foreman of the factory floor. As for the cause of death, his incidents, lots is saying, but most of them can't be taken seriously. I need some water. Auntie, haven't you heard the rumors too? Come on, tell me. You little rascal, why are you always so interested in chasing shadows? Without an autopsy, it'll be even more difficult to uncover the truth. You're right, Auntie. He fell from the second floor, so you should probably go there. No need to waste your time here. Oh man, you know, whenever it comes to like these cases where we can't find a body, I always suspect or like consider the idea that this might be like a staged death, so maybe they can escape or something. Maybe what was thrown inside was not actually a body, but like a fake one. Slag heap. Auntie Vu, is the corpse mixed with the slag? I don't know. Still thinking about an autopsy. If you could separate them, I'll examine the body for you. It seems that we will not be able to obtain any clues from the corpse this time. Yeah, what you think, man? The site of the incident is the second floor furnace area. You should go there. Why would they call me over when the body's all burnt to ashes? Sheesh. You know, she's got a point. Beria! Why is this area blocked off by ropes? Someone's protecting the scene by using the ropes as a boundary line. Such a careful and professional arrangement must have been the work of Auntie Vu. Stop licking my boots. It was already like this when I got here. Huh? Well, who could it have been then? Ladle number 2. This is ladle number 2, the ladle that the foreman fell into. The ladles are 2 meters tall and can hold up to 30 tons of molten steel at a time. Standing over 2 meters tall, it can hold 30 tons of molten steel at a time. Okay. Dude, that looks way taller than 2. Actually, no, we're a little bit in front of it, so maybe that is 2 meters. Shen, we'll reach the site of the incident when we go up from here. Hopefully all the crucial evidence will still be there. Second floor platform. I knew something was wrong with Foreman Ting. You play with fire, you get burned. We should investigate the site of the incident before we go. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop for today. I thought that all of this would be like, I thought all of the cases would take place in the past. I didn't expect chapter 3 to start like this. I thought chapter 3 would be the flashback case, but no. It was really cool to learn more about, well, that case, because it was referred to in every other case. It's, Shen Changping's main goal, to find out the truth about his brother's death, and now we actually have some details. But, I don't know what could have happened. So he has a friend, and like the sponsor is his friend's dad, and he has 2 classmates, and like the landlady and the person across the street that saw him. But it's like they literally tickled us with like the minor details of the case, and it's like, nope, all right, bye, maybe we'll see you after case 3. I'm like, come on, man, I want to know more. I kind of wonder if he got that costume now that I think about it. Because it was a pretty cool costume. Yes, we do. I'm gonna equip it. The ordinary suit. He's so snazzy in that. Oh wait, all these costumes have descriptions. Let's see, subdued robe. A robe with a hat and gold-rimmed glasses. A subtle detective outfit. A British-style slim-fit suit paired with a wide-brimmed hat, as even a detective must follow local customs. The long red coat brightens up the unusual subdued look, marking a spring festival exclusive detective outfit. And here we have, I'm gonna put him back in these normal clothes. I've had him in the Chinese New Year clothes for a while. Ordinary vest. Remove the white shirt and put on a dark vest, wear tinted glasses, and transform into a detective assistant. Fortune starsuit. Fortune shines brightly with this festive outfit. What new things should I invent this Chinese New Year? We also have some people that we can examine. So now we have Li Yi, Deputy Administrator 45. He's a Deputy Administrator for the Hongyang Iron Works. He brought me to investigate the case and hope that I will be able to settle the matter as soon as possible. Ting Tafeng, Foreman, the victim of the falling incident. Oh, so that's what he looked like. I couldn't really see clearly in his model before. He didn't really look too distinctive. The victim of the falling incident, as he strangely appeared out of thin air on the 2nd floor. Rumors that ghosts and gods were involved are widely spread amongst the workers. And we got Miss Vu. So just the coroner, who is like, damn, why am I here? But yeah, we'll go up to the 2nd floor and continue with this case next time. Until then, I will be seeing you. See ya!